started. So today's class, we're going to focus on twists and thigh openers. Two things that we probably don't typically do throughout our day, and two things that can help to unwind, right, that position that we get in when we're sitting at our desk. Hopefully we have an ergonomically positioned desk, but the twisting and the stretching of the thighs, because they get so tight when we're sitting, helps to balance that out. Not only does it help, with any aches and pains associated with sitting, but focusing on these lower regions helps with digestion, helps with any reproductive issues that anyone might have, helps with low back pain, hip pain, sciatica, all of those kinds of things, if done in alignment. So that's one of the major pieces, right, is to stay in alignment, to actually like ground through the earth to create stability, and then that way you can open and twist and get into those areas that you normally wouldn't otherwise. We can either perpetuate our issues through yoga, or we can actually help to unwind and bring more balance to our bodies. So let's get started. Ready for your 30-minute yoga practice here with Exos. My name is Tiffany. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat, whether it's sitting on your shins or cross-legged. Close your eyes and tune in. It is Monday. Welcome to your week. Just tune into your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. Bring your attention to the lower belly area, the hips, the low back, the thighs, and just notice what you sense in those areas. Does it feel tight? Does it feel open? Does it feel kind of constricted? Does it feel fluid? When you inhale, allow the air to go all the way down into the lower belly so that it distends first. And then the air, the life force moves into the sides of the low back, behind, around the low back and the sacrum, and moves up the rib cage, creating a fullness from the base of your center of gravity all the way up to your upper chest, your neck, your throat. Bring your hands together at the center of your heart and set your intention for this next half hour. What do you want out of your yoga practice today? No matter the poses or the orientation of our bodies, we can still come out with whatever intention you set, whether it's one of the mind or one of the body. It's all interconnected. What do you want? Relax your jaw, relax your eyes, relax your throat. And release your hands, lift your heads and open your eyes. If you're not already in a cross-legged position, go ahead and get one. Put your left hand out all the way to the left, reach it out and inhale the right arm over. Grounding through the right hip, right? Because the right hip tends to lift up and then we don't maximize the stretch. So ground through the right hip, ground through the left hand and reach up through the right fingertips. Perhaps look up to the sky or to the ceiling. Inhale back to center, move the right hand all the way out, inhale the left arm up, look up. Again, ground through the left hip now. Inhale, bring it up. Now bring the left hand behind you as possible. Now press into the fingertips. I have my fingertips on the ground here. Let me move this so you can see. Fingertips on the ground so you can get a curve in the lower back. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Right hand on the opposite leg so you can use it to leverage yourself over. Lengthen up. And then exhale, rotate. Inhale for length. Exhale, rotate. Now you start from the base, your lower belly, and then unwind all the way to the neck. The head is the last thing to move once you get your shoulders to rotate. Inhale back to center and switch sides. Go to the other side. So you got left hand on the opposite knee, right fingertips press into the ground. Lengthen up. Imagine like you're a rotisserie, either chicken or something vegan. Press up, lengthen up through the crown of your head, and then exhale, rotate around. Inhale, length. Exhale, rotate. Now watch that left hip because it's going to want to sneak forward to let you rotate more, but don't let it sneak forward. Inhale, back to center. Walk your hands forward, bring your knees. Actually, let's face each other. So bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips, okay? And your hands underneath your shoulders, okay? And just start to shift your hips around. Bring some juice into the pelvic area. When we get nervous or worried or anxious, we actually disconnect typically and energetically from our lower bodies. So one of the things that you can do if you really start to feel anxiety coming is get low to the ground and start to move through your pelvis, through your lower body. Doing it outside on the grass is even better. All right, so now bring your feet wide. You can tuck the toes if you want, or just leave the tops of the feet on the ground. Move your left hand in front to support your upper body, and inhale the arm halfway. Exhale the arm all the way up. If you're stocking your shoulders, if the shoulders aren't making it and you have to crank your arm, then just leave it in line with your shoulders. So press into the ground. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Imagine your pelvis is getting lengthened to the wall behind you. Your head is getting lengthened towards the computer, towards me. Exhale, rotate around. Exhale back to center. Inhale halfway. Switch it. Exhale, rotate. Pin the right shoulder back onto the back. It's going to want to sneak forward to allow you to twist more, but pin it back. And then exhale, rotate. I always talk about when there's stability, right, in your body, in one area of your body, or your mind, or your life, then you can create mobility in another area. See if you can keep the hips level. One more exhale, and then bring it down. Toes together, shift the hips back, stretch it out. Where in your body can you release a little bit more? The breath can be a cleansing agent as we're twisting and turning and clearing out any excess toxins. Inhale, bring it up. Walk your hands to the front of your mat and press back in a downward dog. Pedal out the feet a little bit, get your calves And hamstrings firing up this morning. Bend the knees a lot and press your hips back. See if you can get a curve in the lower back. A lot of downward dogs kind of look like this, right? You know, this like kind of bent back. But if you bend your knees, you can press your hips back and get the natural curve of the lower back, right? This helps combat all that desk chair syndrome. Look between your hands and bring your right foot forward in between. Back knee down. Nice stretch on the front of the left thigh. If you need your blocks, go ahead and grab them. If you use blocks, it just gives you more length, right? So you don't feel like you're collapsing and it doesn't feel so awkward. I used blocks for a really long time before I didn't use blocks very much. So allow them to help you to get deeper so that you can advance into your poses, get more mobile quicker. You can move around a little bit, just see where your hips and your thighs need a little bit of attention. Press back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward, back knee down. I like to tuck my back toe more than not because it gives me more stability. When the back of foot goes like this, see how my heel sickles? And I lose the integrity of my leg and it can actually collapse into my hip, which can create injury in the long run. So I always like to tuck my toe, make sure my heel's pointed up so I can, if I had to, right, I could just pull it together and I could lift my leg up, right? But if I have my foot on the ground, I'm collapsing. If I try to do that, then I fall over. So it's just a matter of creating that container of integrity in your body. Press back, downward dog. Again, if you feel like your back's rounding, you can even look in the mirror at some point throughout the week and see what your downward dog looks like. But you can bend your knees every time in downward dog to get the curve in the lower back. Bring the right foot forward again, keep the back leg high. Inhale, the arms up. Warrior one. Exhale, bring the left hand down. You can bring the right hand on the thigh. Now this is going to help you keep the knee in line with the hip. Take your left thumb, tap your hip back. Don't let the knee come out. Inhale, the arm comes up. If this feels super awkward and you can't stack your shoulders yet, then just keep your hand on your hip or on your thigh. You can also use your block here to give you more length. Bring the ground a little closer. Exhale, bring it down, press back, downward dog. Look forward, inhale, left leg comes forward. Keep the knee off the ground. Inhale, arms up. Again, building that integrity, you can keep your arms up. Building that integrity on the ground with my foot, right? Like planted into the ground will help this pose feel stronger as well when I bring my knee up. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Left hand on the thigh. Inhale for length, tap the hip back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale for length, pin the shoulders back. Exhale, rotate. One more inhale and exhale, bring all the way down, press back, downward dog. Inhale into plank. All right, you can do a little something fun. So make sure your fingers are spread really, spread apart, like even pie slices. Okay, super strong into the ground. This is gonna be your base. You're gonna spread your feet so that they're 1 foot distance apart, and then twist the edges of your feet to the ground. Don't let your hips drop, keep your hips high. Bring it back up to center. Exhale, let them drop to the other side. Edges of the feet, inhale. 2 more times each side. Exhale, drop. Don't drop the hips, I almost did. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, edges of the feet. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, 1 more time, either side. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, back to center. Now lower, knees to chest or chest first. Tops of the feet on the ground, nice. I feel you guys working, that's why I said inhale. Bring the chest forward, squeeze the butt. Draw the fingers back towards you without moving them, right? So you can pull your chest through isometrically. Relax the throat. Spread the toes. Find your strength, press back, downward dog. Walk, step, or maybe little hop your feet forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Now bring your toes and your heels together, right where you are in your forward fold. If you need your blocks, again, low, wait, hold on, we got low, medium, and high, right? Choose whichever one you want if you're not touching the ground. Okay, if you're using your blocks, I want you to see if you can shift down to a lower distance, if you can. If your hands are on the ground, I want you to put the palms of your hands underneath the soles of your feet, so it looks like this. Okay, and we're doing this with our feet together as a new sensation. Inhale for length and exhale, really hinge from your hips. And bring the hands out. Inhale halfway, exhale here, and then inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands back down to heart center, pause. Notice how your body feels. Notice if there are areas that you're not paying attention to. Bring your awareness to your body and your mind. Notice how your pelvis, your thighs, your glutes, your lower back, your lower belly feel. Exhale, bring your hands down, sit back into chair pose. Fingertips touch the ground. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands together and rotate towards the right. So see if you can get the outer edge of the left upper arm on the outer edge of the opposite knee. Press the hands together to give you more length and give you more twist. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist. Bring it back to center, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Hands come down to center. Exhale, bring the hands down. Hands together again. Now shift and twist over to the left. I'll face you. So right arm on the outer edge of the left leg. Press the hands together evenly. Lengthen from the pelvis out to the crown of the head. Exhale, rotate. Release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold down. I will turn around on my mat. Place the hands. Press back, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, bend the knee, twist it open. Open up the hips. Stretch the top thigh. Inhale back to center, swing it through. High lunge again. All right, now I'm going to do a little combination. So we did a twist on this side before. This time, we're going to bring the opposite elbow. So left arm over the knee if you can, or on top of the knee. Hands together. Inhale for length. Root back from the pelvis, back through the back foot. Lengthen from the pelvis, out through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist. Look up. Inhale, look forward. Now guess what? This is going to be the fun play of Monday. You're going to see if you can bring your left foot to meet your right, maintaining everything in the upper body. Don't move the upper body, but bring your left foot to your right. Doesn't matter how many steps it takes. You're going to come right back to the position that we just were. And now guess what? You got to try to bring it back. So bring the left foot all the way back to a high lunge. Woo. Squeeze the thighs together towards the midline. Inhale, one more time. Warrior one. Exhale, bring it down, downward dog. Ooh. Front thigh should be singing to you right now. Lift the left leg up and twist. This should feel nice, hopefully. Inhale it all the way through, high lunge. I'm going to switch the view so you can see me. Right arm outside of the left leg. Press the hands together. Get strong, you know it's coming. Front leg, super strong. Back leg in integrity. If you start to lose your balance, remember to draw your thighs towards the midline to keep it close. All right. One more inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Look down. Exhale fully. Bring your right foot or left foot to meet your right. Woo! The camera doesn't help. All right. Now bring your right foot back to a high lunge. Bonus points if you fall off because it means you're trying, right? If you fall over, you get extra credit. 2 stars. Inhale. Warrior one more time. Feel the legs. Exhale, bring it down, press back, downward dog. Bring your knees down to the ground. Grab onto a block. If you can already, here, I'll flip around for you again. If you can already get your tush to the ground in between your knees, you don't need a block with your back in integrity. If you're not there, and this is super uncomfortable, then place the block underneath. It can be in the low, medium, or high position. But the idea is to keep the knees together and the heels just flush along the outside of the hips. Okay. Now, once you've got your position, and it's something that you can tolerate at least for a couple minutes, then find a tall spine. And if that starts to feel comfortable, then you can slowly start to walk your torso back. Now notice how I keep my heart forward, shoulders back, but I'm really imagining like I'm shooting arrows out of my knees. So keep the legs flush to the ground. You're moving your knees away from you. That's going to get the full effect on the thighs. Some of you can come all the way down. If you're there, I'll just show you. If you can come all the way down, then you can reach your arms above the head and really tuck the tailbone under. Don't try that if you're on your block. Get to graduate to the floor first. And if you're just sitting and that's enough for you, then place your palms on your thighs and breathe. Every inhale, you create openness in the areas that feel really tight, whether it's on the knees, the quads, the ankles, the shins. You got this. Five more breaths here. Relax the jaw. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Relax your eyes. Maintain your legs flush to the ground. Really move them. Move your knees out and away from you. Keep your knees together. And then slowly move yourselves out of that position. That's how my body feels sometimes. All right. Now find yourselves on your back, knees to the chest. Open up the palms, palms out. Exhale, bring your knees out to the left, look to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Or exhale to the right, look to the left. Inhale to center. Release your feet all the way down. We've got 1 minute Shavasana. So how efficient can you get into a relaxed state if you know you only have 1 minute? Release. Let your body get heavy. Eyes, cheeks, mouth, jaw, neck and shoulders relaxed. Fingers and toes relaxed. Release. Let it go. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bend your knees. And bring your knees to your chest one more time. Roll over on whichever side you wish. Leave your pelvis and hips nice and heavy. Use your hands to lift you up to a seated position. Eyes closed. Hands together at the center of your heart. Reconnect to the breath, to your body, to your mind. Remember your intention that you set at the beginning of class. May we always use this practice as an opportunity to bring ourselves back into a sense of flow, a sense of dynamic balance, a sense of creativity and productivity, and a sense of deeper connection between the mind, body, and the heart. Thank you for joining this 30-minute Exos yoga class today. My name is Tiffany. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Namaste.